Josh is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Taryn. So in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Josh, how long has it been since you heard from Taryn?
Oh, man, I think it's been like 6 days.
I love when they're at the exact number. You know you're feeling that person if you're saying it was 6 days. Did you try to reach out to her in that time?
I did. I tried sending text messages. I've only called her one time, because I don't want to seem like a creep.
Sure.
Right.
But nothing, no response, no like on the text messages. We have iPhones, so and she used to have the red, settings on, but I don't know. She just took them off. I don't really know what's going on.
Well, what happened? Tell us about the date first.
All right. So long story short, we're on the same softball team, and after practice last week, I offered to give her a ride home. And just so you know, guys, there's always been some sort of flirty tension. Like, she literally winked at me during batting practice. So I see her looking at me. We always lock eyes. We kind of laugh to each other, and always talking. Everything is going good. And so I told her we can hang out at my place, have a beer, maybe chill a bit. And she said yes very quickly. So I took that as like a green light to, let's hang out at my place.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So my apartment isn't great right now. And I pretty much told her that. I gave her a full disclaimer. I literally told her, I said, hey, it's going to look like one of those post-apocalyptic episodes of Hoarders. I don't know if you guys have seen those shows.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. So she said she didn't care. And quote unquote, I'm not precious, she said. And
precious. Oh, okay.
And so, I don't know. It just was weird. Like, she came over, we were hanging out and all that good stuff. And I just don't get it. We were having a good time. And then she leaves and now I had getting no response from her. And we were laughing. It was like one of those random dates at my place. It wasn't planned. It wasn't spontaneous. We just went over. I had a movie playing. I had chips and stuff. So everything seemed to be going really good. I just, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You don't know at all why she might be ghosting you?
I mean, I hope it's not like, my house, by the way, was a huge mess. I mean, if it's that,
you said
that would suck. But yeah, I mean, it just sucks because I really like her and I haven't told her that I like her yet. I know that she likes me as well,
Mm-hmm.
So
how do you know?
I mean, she came over to my place, usually we always go, with the team, to get some, sports bar or something like that. Usually we see each other like in a group setting. But when I kind of just casually asked her, hey, want to go over to my place? And she said yes right away. I kind of thought at that moment, okay, I think this is going to maybe the next level, wherever this may be.
How messy was your place, though? You say that you warned her and you said post-apocalyptic, but are we talking about mold on things?
Whoa.
Like kitty litter on the floor?
Well, you guys, I warned her. I mean, I didn't.
That's not okay, Josh.
I wasn't
that's when you don't invite somebody to your house.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like I told her, hey, come see my pristine loft. I didn't make it seem like it was all something else. But yeah, total frat house. I'm going to be honest with you. And she even, by the way, when she came in, she kind of looked around. And I said, I'm so sorry, I know it's a mess. And she said, no, don't worry. I appreciate your honesty. And she even joked about it. And she even told me how messy her car was.
Okay.
So now that I think about it, I did have a box of pizza out from last week.
I feel like this whole conversation started with the big red flag and you keep making it sound so sweet by saying, but I told her though,
Yeah.
You can only get away with so much.
I mean, look, if it's my hideous apartment, everything pretty much messy everywhere, the pizza boxes and I had Gatorade bottles. If
that's
it's
pretty
that,
gross, Josh.
Then that's going to be horrible. That's going to be the worst of the worst. Why would she ghost me for that?
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay? Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Josh is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Taryn. So we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. Before we do that, though, Josh, why don't you catch us up on your situation again real quick?
Yeah, everything was going great. We went back to my place after practice. We had some lunch there. We were watching TV. And she just ghosted me. She left, and I think that, I mean, I don't know. I think it's the pizza boxes, guys. I mean, I don't know, maybe the Gatorade bottles. I don't know. It was messy. I told her that my place was a little messy. She said she liked my honesty. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
You know? I mean, I'm an honest guy.
I hope you
You know
clean.
what I mean?
Well, we'll see if that is it. Are you ready for us to call her?
Are you guys going to tell him on the phone or not? Or just do I stay quiet?
Well, you can stay quiet at first. Eventually, we'll tell her.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Taryn, please?
this is she.
Taryn, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Taryn. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. How are you?
Wait, what is this?
It's a radio show called The Jubal Show.
I'm confused. I haven't why are you calling me?
Well, we're calling you because we actually got an email about you.
Okay.
It's from somebody who listens to the show. And we do a segment on our show that's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody that you're not calling back.
I'm sorry. No, this isn't real, right? Like, this is a joke? Are you guys joking?
No, it's not a joke.
Who are you ghosting?
Oh my God. Is it Josh?
Yes, it is Josh. Josh emailed us. He told us a little bit about your date, and he's confused. He said he really liked you, and he thought you were into him. He wants to know why you're ghosting him.
Honestly, I mean, if he really wants to know, I'm ghosting him because he's a mansplainer, like an aggressive mansplainer. Like on the date, like things would be like going fine, and he would literally pause what we're doing to explain something to me, and like not things that are like, I don't know what they are. Oh, that might be interesting, but like basic things. Like at one point we're making out, and he literally paused to say, physical chemistry is just the result of electrical signals in the brain. And I'm like, why are you interrupting us making out to tell me about this? Like, read the room, dude.
Maybe he thought it was endearing.
Okay, well, then he explained to me the rules of softball. To me, I've played for 10 years, and I'm literally our team shortstop. I'm sorry, but, like, there's no excuse for this. He told me why the glove is shaped the way it is, like I'm a freaking toddler.
Oh, okay.
Really?
He's hot, like ridiculously hot, like extremely freaking hot. That's why I was, like, kind of into him at first. And I tried to ignore it because he is really good looking, but it's like once I spent time with him and everything was just mansplain this, mansplain that, I couldn't.
Hold up. Taryn?
Taryn, that's Josh. He's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Okay,
my God.
So because I know things and I wanted to share them with you, that's why you're ghosting me, because I explain stuff? That's like nerdy charm. I thought that was like a cute thing. I thought you were into that stuff.
Nerdy charm? You literally stopped kissing me to break down why some people just click. Like, who does that?
It's kind of cute.
I was nervous. I thought you were smart. I thought you'd appreciate insight.
Yeah, insight is when someone offers you something you didn't already know, not when some dude explains how beer is carbonated, like a plot twist.
Okay, well, maybe you could have just said something instead of just ignoring me like that. And then, here I am calling the radio. Like, I thought you were cool. Just, man, you're just like all the rest.
Well, you know what? You're just like every guy who thinks being condescending is a personality trait. Look, Josh, you're hot, but that's not enough to sit through a freaking TED Talk every time I touch your arm.
Oh, cool. Okay, I understand you now. And, I don't date people who lie and ghost. So, have fun being, mediocre, Taryn. Have fun with that, okay? I thought you were different.
I didn't lie to you.
Yeah, this is just, I'm embarrassed, and you're just, so what do we do now? We just say hi at practice, like we ignore each other?
Taryn, would you like another date with Josh? We'll pay for it.
I would love another date.
No, I definitely
Josh, you
don't
just
need
called her
another
mediocre.
date with Josh. I'm good on that. And also, I'd just like to say, nobody's toilet should look like that. Like, get it together, Josh.
Oh, no.
I had told you that my apartment was messy. Okay, you don't have to fill it out.
I was gonna let it slide at first, but now I'm not. It's really nasty. Like, you're a grown man. You need to figure that out.
Oh, you can't hold that against me. No, thank you. Nope.
Yeah, what do you guys do now for your games?
Just pretend you don't know each other. Get on another team.
I mean,
I'm open to forgetting everything about, like, I'm open to forgetting this ever happened, and I'm sorry, and it just sucks. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we were fine at practice before, so maybe things could just go back to the way they were.
Pretend like you never saw his toilet.
Oh, I'll never forget that.
Chloe is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Kevin. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Chloe, why don't you break down your date again for us one more time?
Yeah, we went on a night hike. We had a lot of fun. We kissed. I really liked him. And then we were moving to like a second location, like a lookout spot, and I tripped on a tree root. I thought I might have like broken my ankle, and we had to go to the hospital. And while we were at the hospital, I could tell that he just was not happy to be there with me. I think he might have felt sort of stuck. And now I haven't heard from him, and I'm just not really sure why.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Kevin, please?
This is him.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Kevin. I'm Nina. Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's going on?
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's up? Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yes, I have.
Great. Well, are you aware of what a first date follow-up is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the segment where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them.
This is about Chloe, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is about Chloe.
Yeah.
We talked to her a little bit. She said that she thought your date was really cool and has no idea why you're ghosting her. Would you mind letting us know?
She has a little bit of an idea, but.
Okay, yeah, I mean, listen, she's not a bad person. She's, like, very sweet and, like, I don't know, she's just not, for me, just not, I don't know, I don't think a good fit.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, first of all, there was the perfume. I could smell her before she got out of the car. Like, I thought it was like a joke. Like, I'm pretty sensitive to that stuff, but like, I thought it was like I was being punked because it was so strong.
Okay.
And like, my eyes were watering, and I had a headache, and like, all I could think of was
that
like,
strong?
Yeah, and I'm kind of sensitive to that stuff, but this was just like kind of overwhelming, and it sort of I wasn't having fun because of it, and like all I could think of was, wow, this is high maintenance. This is a high maintenance person, and like I should have ended it after the hike with all like the red flags, but I didn't, and I figure, maybe it's still like worth it to hang out and get to know each other, and I don't know, maybe hook up a little. And then, I don't know, let's kind of keep it an open mind. And then she'd like, bam, out of nowhere, she just falls, a mouthful of dirt. It was wild.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was like a weird turn, and I kind of, had questions and not just cutting it off after the hike. And so we go to the hospital, and the nurse is giving me this guilt trip, and Chloe's all like, isn't this so romantic? And I'm like, nah, I don't even have insurance. Like I've got like sand in my shoes from the hike, and like I smell like a department store. Like I was so unhappy.
But you kissed her and stuff. Like, if the smell was that bad, you kissed her and you were open to hooking up. That smell wasn't going to go away.
I mean, it's the smell wasn't a deal breaker. It was just that. And then like maybe I had less patience because it was such an intense thing.
Okay, well, thank you for telling us and being honest with us. Now, Kevin, I have to be honest with you and let you know that Chloe is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
You knew that already, okay. Chloe?
Yeah, no, I know how this goes. I'm just throwing it all out there because you're going to get it out of me sooner or later. Is she here?
Chloe?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. I think I'm just a little stunned. Like, you're the one that led me to that stupid lookout spot, and you're giving me that like dumb line of like, oh, this is where I bring special people. Like that. That's just like so manipulative. Like I don't know. Like, it's just gross.
I mean, it was a good spot. I don't think my hiking spot is the problem. It was great until you took a swan dive into a bunch of gravel.
I didn't decide to fall, Kevin. I just fell. And if you don't even like me, like why are you trying to sabotage me with nature? Like, seriously, like, you don't even like me.
Oh, so I used nature to sabotage you? I mean, I'm the reason you trip and lured you into just like some trap and then brought you to the hospital?
No, I'm just saying that if you weren't trying to get it on the edge of a cliff, I probably wouldn't have needed to go to the hospital and get an x-ray, which, by the way, I do have health insurance, but I still have to pay for. So,
I mean, maybe if you weren't bathed in perfume, we'd have made it to second base without me, being nauseous.
Oh.
Possibly.
Okay. Well, I literally wear Chanel No. 5. It's a classic. So, I don't know. Maybe you're just allergic to affection. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm allergic to drama. That's what my thing is. Don't blame this on nature. I don't even know why I'm arguing about this.
You're not dramatic. I'm literally not being dramatic. I almost broke my foot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I already said it. It was, I don't know, just everything was so extra. I was trying to show you a good time and be nice and maybe like get to know you. And it just like, you threw a wrench in the plan every single time. It was like everything about it. I was being nice.
It sounds like you were just trying to hook up with me and you don't actually like me.
I wasn't not trying to hook up with you.
Okay. Oh. Well, Kevin, would you like another date with Chloe? We'll pay for it.
No. I need peace. I need breathable air and like someone that doesn't think nature is a weapon. I don't know.
Okay. Well, maybe next time you should try to hook up in like a normal spot, like a car. I don't know. So nobody gets hurt. That's just a thought that I have.
Yeah, nobody gets hurt in cars, right? Well, just maybe watch where you're walking and, like, no one has to be stuck with you in a hospital.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that I know what you think. You're such a creep. And I smell really good, and I know that about myself. So I don't want a second date with him either.
Yeah, girl, you smell good.
Whatever. Most people like hanging out with me, and apparently Chloe didn't. I think maybe Chloe didn't because she's drama. It's what she wants.
Oh, my God. I am not dramatic. I almost died.
Hannah is on the phone today for a first date follow-up. She's getting ghosted by a dude named Luke. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her. But first, Hannah, how long has it been since you heard from Luke?
It's been about a week. I texted him a couple times, but nothing, just radio silence.
Really? So did you feel like you were going to hear from him? Was the date good?
Yeah, no, it's so weird because he was texting me right after the date, like, that was fun, we should do it again, and now, poof, absolutely nothing.
Why don't you tell us about the date?
Oh, okay. So here's the deal. So we went out for sushi, which I love. I thought it was a super solid start. He even let me pick out the restaurant, which was cool. I didn't think that a guy who doesn't like raw fish would suggest sushi, but cool. We ended up ordering way too much food. It was kind of a mess. We were both just like cracking jokes about it, especially when he nearly flung a piece of sashimi across the table trying to use the chopsticks. Yeah, it was cute. So afterwards, we went for a walk, which was really sweet. It was chill, low key, and it just felt like we were on the same wavelength, you know?
Yeah, flinging sushi and, sweet conversation.
So why do you think you're getting ghosted then?
Oh man, honestly, I don't know, because I thought it went really, really great. There was just like something about him. He was so funny, but maybe I messed up when I paid for dinner behind his back. The bill was just like way more than we expected, and I had ordered a really fancy sake and Wagyu appetizer without even thinking about it, and I felt bad. So when he got up to use the bathroom, I just went ahead and paid for the whole thing. So when he came back, I told him it wasn't a big deal.
No, I'd marry you.
That's so sweet.
That doesn't sound like a reason to ghost you at all.
Right? I mean, I can afford it, but he seemed like kind of irritated. He kept saying, I could have paid for that, and I tried to explain that it didn't mean anything. I just felt guilty for ordering the expensive stuff, like, unconsciously. But maybe he thought that I was implying that he couldn't afford it or something. But I didn't really mean it like that. I was just trying to do something nice, but now I'm wondering if it, came off totally wrong.
Well, did he say thank you? Aside from the fact that he's like, I could pay for it too, was he appreciative of it?
Yeah, no, he did. It just shifted the vibe a little bit, but not enough to we still were planning on hanging out again. We both had talked about how it was fun, so I don't know.
Maybe it's one of those weird old school type of things, where he feels like a guy's got to pay or something. Or
maybe he didn't even have the option because you did it behind his back too, for whatever reason. Yeah. Again, like Jubal said, I would marry you.
Right? I mean, a girl who can take care of herself. What's there not to like?
Right. You need to date a new school dude who will use you for everything you're worth.
Jubal. Phrased differently.
You looking for a pool cleaner? All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Hannah is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by Luke. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Hannah, why don't you refresh our memory on your date?
Okay, we went out for this super fun sushi date, but I ended up paying at the end because I thought I'd ordered too expensive things. So I'm worried if that's why he disappeared.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I could see some guy being like, I don't want to go out with you again because you wouldn't let me pay. I could actually see that happening.
Because he's probably if he's thinking okay, well, what do I have to bring to the table, or somehow feeling bad about it. I don't know.
We'll see. You ready for us to call him?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Luke, please?
This is him. Who's this?
Hey, Luke, how are you? This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up? How are you?
I'm sorry. Is this like a prank or something?
No, it's not actually. We're calling you for a different reason. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah. I didn't expect you to call me.
Okay. Well, we're calling you today because you're ghosting somebody, and we do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go on a date with someone and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. So do you know who would have emailed us about you?
I am guessing this is about Hannah, right?
Yes.
Oh,
You got it correct. Congratulations. You've won nothing so far.
Are you ghosting her?
I'm not like ghosting her intentionally. I don't know. The date was super fun. She's super cool, but it was honestly, it was just something that happened after.
Okay, so you are ghosting her intentionally.
She said she texted you and you didn't call her back, so.
Yeah, so, here's...
Okay.
Okay, but why?
Why, yeah.
So the deal is, after our date, it was really good, and my buddy Andrew. So I was telling him about it, and I was staying. So she paid for the meal, and I behind my back, and I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird, so I'm telling him about it, and he asked to see a picture of her, and I showed him a picture, and he just started cracking up, and it turns out that he went out with Hannah too.
Oh, okay. You don't want to go out with her because of that?
No. It's not only that. It was that she did like the same exact thing with him. They went to like a steakhouse and got all like this expensive stuff, and like behind his back she paid without telling him, and then he was saying that it like happened a bunch of times, and he said in his words that by the end he felt like she was treating him like some sort of boy toy that she could control with her money.
Oh, okay. And you don't want to be a boy toy.
No.
But is that what she's doing though? Or is that just, I don't know. I think it's like nice that she wants to treat you. Maybe not every single time, but do you think that she was making you feel like a boy toy at all, Luke, when you were out with her?
I mean, I'm not going to jump to that conclusion, but it just it felt weird, it just felt really weird.
Oh, wow. So because I'm too generous, I'm getting ghosted.
In case you forgot, Luke, that's Hannah. Hannah's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, Hannah. Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, hi, Luke. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was making you feel like my personal sugar baby. Seriously, Luke? I obviously had no idea that Andrew was your friend. Also, Andrew seemed super okay with the fact that I was paying for a lot of things. I have a nice job. He seems grateful. This is news to me.
That's Andrew, of course. You're buying him something, but it just sounded like a pattern, and I don't know. I didn't want to get wrapped up in this whole you're paying for everything and I'm just along for the ride thing.
I mean, that's not it at all. I'm just, trying to not seem like a money-grubbing woman myself. I have a nice job, so I wanted to get what I wanted to get without feeling guilty. So what? Isn't that a nice thing that I could take care of myself?
Yeah, but I mean, I can take care of myself too, and it feels weird that you're just paying for everything. I don't know. It just feels really weird, and I don't know. It's just you doing it behind my back.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll find somebody who's hot and proud to be with a woman who can also take care of them.
But wait, Hannah, what is it about paying for your men every time you go out with them that's so important to you? What is it about paying behind their back and doing it every time that you like?
I'm not doing it every time. I just don't want to feel like I'm beholden to a man because I want really nice things. And I'm not expecting anybody to pay for that when they don't really know me yet, But
I mean, this is so weird.
Honestly, you're missing out.
I'm going to be beholden. I don't.
Yeah, honestly, you're just missing out. You didn't even get to the part where I buy you clothes yet. I don't want a sugar baby. I want a man. I want a man who adores me and is secure enough to, be okay with that.
I mean, I could buy my own clothes. I could buy my own clothes. It makes me sound like I can't do this.
Well, I mean, you could really, really use a stylist and some new clothes because, man, that outfit was not really impressing me. But I'm done trying to impress someone who gets scared off by a little generosity.
Well, Luke, would you like another date with Hannah? We'll pay for it.
I don't even need you.
That's true. We shouldn't pay for it.
I don't think I could, I guess survive a whole wardrobe overhaul to refer to Pretty Woman me. So I don't think so.
All right. Well, no hard feelings, though. Good luck finding someone who won't spoil you too much. Okay, baby boy?
Oh,
Ryan is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Chloe. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Ryan, how long has it been since you heard from Chloe?
Hey, man. It's been probably about a week, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. We went on a date. Everything went really, really good. We ended up taking her dog, this little Pomeranian named Noodle, to a dog-friendly brewery.
I like that name a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, I mean, it was super chill. I thought everything went well. We were sipping on craft beers. We played one of those giant Jenga games. So we watched Noodle go over and charm everybody else that was hanging out at the brewery. It was great.
And what do you think happened?
I don't know. I thought she was awesome. She's just super sharp, man. Witty in a way that really just kind of keeps you on your toes. And she loves dogs. Really loves her dog. But that's cool. It shows she's got a big heart. We even shared a pretzel, and that's basically a relationship milestone. I don't know.
Is it?
Sharing a pretzel, and then comes marriage.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, because I've been on dates where it's all small talk and just fake laughs and stuff like that. But when I was hanging out with her, it just felt different. Like we were actually connecting with each other.
You could tell that she was into you too?
It just felt like we had a connection. We were having a really deep conversation. And I don't know. It was just the best way to describe it with the risk of sounding cliche is chemistry.
Yeah, that's not cliche at all. Chemistry is big. You don't have that with everybody. So then what do you think could have gone wrong, though? Was there a moment where anything got awkward? Or did you do something?
There was a moment where Noodle kind of ran away. I swore I had him, but he kind of wiggled out of his harness and then just kind of bolted. And it took 6 of us and one really athletic bartender to catch him.
Wait.
So
this is a big moment.
He just kind of wiggled it out and bolted. Chloe thought it was my fault. She might have screamed "You have one job, Ryan!" in front of everybody, but
When we ask you how the date was, this is a big thing to talk about.
That was one thing. Everything else about the date was awesome.
Okay, well then how did a random bartender get involved to help you get the dog?
We saw the dog running, and it was a dog-friendly brewery, and so he ran over to help.
Oh, okay. That was nice. What did you do when the dog got away? Did you try to get it too?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I tried to get it.
Okay. How did she react after Noodle came back? Was she fine? Did she go back to normal? Or was she irritated?
She was a little irritated, but not in a big way. She wasn't mad.
Probably she got Noodle back. Did you guys kiss or anything?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We'll see if we can help you out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your first date follow-up next.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Ryan is on the phone, and Ryan is getting ghosted by Chloe, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Ryan, why don't you kind of recap your situation for us?
Yeah, so I went on a date with Chloe and her Pomeranian Noodle, and we had a good time. I did lose Noodle for a brief moment, but we got him back. And yeah, I don't know. Everything else about the date went really, really well, and we vibed, and we had a really good time. And so, I just want to see why she's not calling me back.
And the reason you think you might be getting ghosted is because you did lose her Pomeranian for a minute?
That's the only possible reason I could think of, because everything else went so well.
All right, cool. Are you ready for us to call her?
I am.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chloe, please?
This is her.
Hey, Chloe, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Chloe. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
What is going on here?
This is a radio show called The Jubal Show. Have you ever heard of it?
I have. I just didn't know you guys actually called people. This is so...
We're trying to help everybody out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some clips on TikTok, but I just didn't think... I was just not expecting to hear from the radio this morning.
Well, we weren't expecting to talk to you today, Chloe, but now we are.
It's a great
Look
surprise.
at that. In the world, cool. Chloe, we're calling you because we do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and they end up ghosting you, that person can email us to get you on the phone and see why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from a dude named Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Ryan told us about your date. He thought that you guys hit it off. He said that everything was great. Thought you were amazing.
Yeah.
And your dog Noodle was awesome.
Are you ghosting him on purpose?
Yes.
Thank you for your honesty.
You mind telling us why?
Well, he's a nice guy, but I just can't date someone who is completely irresponsible with my child.
Okay. What? Do you have a kid?
No, my dog, my dog Noodle is my child.
Oh, okay.
I didn't lose him on purpose. Like, he's a tiny dog with the speed of a greyhound. Like, I didn't intentionally lose Noodles.
Chloe, that's Ryan. He's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
I picked it out, yes. You did drop the leash, Ryan. You just dropped it.
I mean, technically he wiggled out of the harness. But yes, I mean, my hands were ones involved. Yeah, I know.
And then you were laughing about it. You were just laughing while we were chasing him.
I mean, it was kind of funny. Like, the bartender dove at him like he was like in the Olympics or something like that. Like, I mean, it was something out of a sitcom.
There was a busy road right there. I mean, he's a little dog. Drivers can't see him. I mean, he knows not to go on the street, but if people are chasing him and he's scared, I mean, it's a serious thing. The point is that you were careless, and I mean, I can't trust you with Noodle, so how can I trust you?
But he's fine, and we got him back, and he's not hurt, and like he even got like free treats from the staff and stuff like that. Like, Noodle seemed like he was having a good time.
I mean, it doesn't matter if Noodle's having a good time before he gets hit by a car. I can't. That dog has been with me for the last 10 years. I can't have someone who just drops his leash and thinks it's okay in a busy, I mean, it's just so special.
I get how terrifying that moment is, especially, Chloe, like, you know, you're terrified for Noodle in the moment, but stuff like that happens and it sucks. It's not awesome, but Noodle is okay. And I mean, it sounds like there's a little bit of remorse there. Like, you feel bad that you dropped the leash, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, Ryan does feel bad. So it's like, that's probably something he's not going to do again. Is this something that you're really going to hold against him, Chloe?
Yeah, I am going to hold him accountable for this. I had to take Noodle to therapy because of this incident.
Oh.
Wait. You took your dog to therapy?
Yes. He goes to mediums and he's never had to go to a therapist before, but now he is. Because of you, Ryan. Because of you.
Oh.
Okay, and pet insurance does not cover therapy, so I should really be sending you the bill, actually.
Yeah, because pet insurance probably doesn't see it as a necessary treatment for a dog.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Ryan?
I'm sorry, guys. When I had you guys call her, like, I had no idea that it was like this.
That you scarred a dog for life?
Sure. That's what we'll go with.
Okay.
Ryan, at this point, I think the only appropriate thing would be for you to apologize to Noodle. That would go a long way to repair kind of my betrayed trust.
Okay. So, because I just want to clarify. So, because I dropped a leash, you want me to apologize to your dog that you put into therapy because I traumatized him by dropping his leash.
Dropped the leash and laughed while chasing him. Like, laughed during it, yes.
Does Noodles have any like group therapy sessions I could maybe like come in and join? As, like,
Chloe, would you like to go on another date with Ryan? We'll pay for it.
You'll pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, there will not be a second date with Ryan. Would you guys be willing to take that same money and give it to me for Noodles therapy? Because Ryan seems like a deadbeat who's not to pay for it.
You know what? It was reserved for people who go out on a date. So I really can't do that. But maybe Ryan can find it in his heart to send you some cash.
Yeah, sure. Checks in the mail. Tell Noodle I apologize and make sure that you put some aside for his trust fund, okay?
Oh my God.
Sophie is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Chris. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Sophie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, all things considered.
Well, how long has it been since you heard from Chris?
It's been about 2 weeks now, so a good chunk of time, honestly.
Have you been trying to get a hold of him?
I was, but then I didn't want to seem crazy, so I kind of tapered off, and now I'm texting you guys. They're calling you guys.
Okay, great. Well, let's talk about it. How did you meet Chris? Like, how was your date?
So everything was really great. I mean, the only weird thing is he is best friends with my ex, and we matched on Hinge, and I kind of was like, and I saw him, and I've always thought he was really cute and a nice guy, but, I ended up swiping on him just to, like, see as, like, a social experiment. We ended up matching, so, yeah, and I was like, we were like, haha, this is so weird, but we really hit it off, and we ended up moving off of Hinge and, texting, phone calls, and then about 2 weeks ago, we actually went on a first date.
Okay. And he's your friend's best friend? Is that what or his ex is your ex's best friend?
Yeah.
So you knew him before then, while you were with your ex?
I knew who he was, yeah. I'd known him for a bit. Like, we'd always been friendly, and it was like, he was just, my ex's good friend, and so I saw him quite a bit. But it was never anything romantic.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys talk about that before you decided to go on a date?
Yeah, we definitely, talked about the elephant in the room, and we were like, is this really weird? Is this, messed up? And we were like, no, we're adults. Like, we can do this. Why don't we go on a date and see if it is really weird? So that's what we decided to do.
Well, how'd it go?
It was honestly, one of the best first dates I've ever had. We went to this arcade and we were playing games and we got wings and shots and I just felt like a kid again. And I mean, not that I was drinking shots as a kid, but
Right. Squeeze it for shots. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar, was the drug at that time. But, yeah, I mean, and then we kissed at the end of the night and it was actually really hot. And, but then he was like, I don't know. I just feel really weird about Kyle. That's my ex. I'm gonna call him and just let him know. And I was kind of resistant, honestly. I was like, I don't think you need to do that, but go ahead, go for it. And he was like, okay, I'm going to. And I guess, something must have happened in that conversation because everything was great. And then he said he was going to call Kyle and has not responded to my texts, my calls, has completely ghosted me.
Anything else you can think of other than your ex is best friends with him?
I mean, I think that's a pretty big thing, so I don't know. I don't think anything else happened. It was a really great date, so something must have happened in that conversation, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, how would that conversation even go? I don't even know how I would feel if, my friend came to me and was like, hey, I'm dating your ex. Is that okay? How would you handle that, Jubal?
Oh, I'd be fine with it. But then again, that's just how I am. I'd be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Unless it was an ex who was like, dude, good luck.
Oh, shoot.
Godspeed.
Sophie, do you got something to tell us about your last relationship?
No, I really don't. I'm trying to think. It wasn't a great breakup. It was fairly amicable, and it was a while ago. I don't really have any hard feelings towards him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, all right?
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of today's first date follow-up. If you're just joining us, Sophie is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Chris. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Sophie, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Chris?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really great date because it was really fun, really hot, but he is my, ex's best friend, so he's like, I'm just going to call and give him a heads up because he's my friend, and after that, I guess I've just not heard from him in 2 weeks, so something must have happened.
In that conversation?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably told him not to see you, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, but I'm also so scared.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chris, please?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's up? How are you? This is Jubal. I'm from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, Chris. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay, we're in a radio group chat or something?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I have.
Well, have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were calling me, because I'm like, I've heard the show, but I didn't fill out any contest anything. So
somebody emailed us about you because the first date follow-up is a segment where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you. Do you know who it would be from?
I'm probably
Who?
It's probably Sophie, right?
It is Sophie. You want to tell us why you're ghosting her?
I don't know what she told you, but I mean, we went out, but we matched up online, and long story short, she dated my best friend for quite some time, and they broke up. I wouldn't want one of my buddies going out with my ex, right? But I thought, okay, well, Kyle's not like me. Kyle's probably cool with it. So we went out, and everything was great. But just at the end of the night, I just, felt like, I really need to say something to Kyle just to make sure. So called him up, and I know what I thought. Kyle was like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Help yourself. He seemed to not have a problem with it. But he did tell me that our other buddy, Robbie, ran into Sophie recently and took her home that night.
Wait.
So now, I'm just, that's a little too much. Like, I know Kyle's cool and I can deal with that, but if she's trying to work her way through a crew to get back at Kyle, I don't know what's going on. So I just kind of stepped back.
Okay.
Oh. Did you think to ask her about that, or are you just like, nah, I'm out?
No, just at that point, I'm like, look, I don't know. I don't even know what the situation was. I'm not sure if she's like purposely trying to get with Kyle's buddies or what the deal is. But I'm just like, no, that's two of my friends there she's been with. I just backed out.
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest with us. And she's also been with us actually this whole time. She's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
Sorry about that. Forgot about that part. Sophie?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, that's not true at all. You could have asked me because I would have told you right then and there. That's a complete lie.
That's not true. You didn't go home with Robbie the other night? Well, I mean, why would Kyle lie? Why would Robbie lie? Well, I mean, we've known each other since we were kids. They're not going to lie to me.
I think Kyle, this is just showing how manipulative and controlling Kyle can be because, Robbie did take me home. It was like right after the breakup. I was definitely a mess. Like, I was like crying. I was wasted. Robbie was at the same bar as me. And he did take me home to my own house. We didn't do anything. He gave me a ride because I should not have been driving in that state. So that's a complete lie, and that really kind of pisses me off, honestly.
I think you should have mentioned that. If you didn't, saying you took a girl home is very different than, I dropped a girl off at home.
Took her to her house and dropped her off.
He meant to say it like that. He 100% meant to say it like that. I know Kyle, and that's just really frustrating.
So he would say that knowing what the truth was, but was just trying to plant. That's actually messed up.
Very easy to twist the words there.
But Sophie, are you sure did Robbie come in your house? Was there anything?
No.
Did he make any moves on you, or was it just completely innocent?
It was call Robbie right now and ask him. Like, yeah, nothing happened.
So I'm sure that when Robbie told Kyle that he took you home, Kyle just naturally assumed that Robbie's a player. He's a dog. That's what he does. He chases honeys like it's his job. So, right, like we just assume that if Robbie's with a girl, he's gone there, right? That's how he has been since we were kids. So Kyle might have actually thought something hooked up, but I'm not going to say that if Kyle knew otherwise, he wouldn't still try to maybe make it seem that way. That is kind of, Kyle can be a real jerk like that sometimes. I'm not going to argue.
I mean, yeah, there you go. I was going to say, wow, you are really in Kyle's corner here. Why don't you two date? Like, you're very much like defending him. Of
course I'm going to defend him. We've been boys since school bus riding days. I'm going to defend him.
Of course, but you could have called me. You could have called me or texted me and been like, hey, I heard this, and I would have immediately told you. I guess now I'm really hurt that you just sort of assumed the worst of me. Like, I'm like trying to get through the friend group. I almost didn't even, swipe right on you. Like, I almost, because I didn't want to have that impression. Now at this point, I'm just like very upset, and I don't know how I'm giving you a second chance. I thought you were different. We both know Robbie kind of is like, yeah, I took her home, and sort of like lets that sort of innuendo sit there. And I think Kyle knows that too. So I think the two kind of work to his advantage to sort of lie to you and be a little manipulative about that. And I mean, we all know Robbie's like, oh yeah, I took her home. We're like, haha, okay. Like, we made like a drinking game about it at one point, I think. So.
I was going to say, you know as well as I do that when Robbie is with a girl, that's pretty much what happens. That's how it rolls. So,
I mean, like, it sounds like you're really into Robbie because it sounds like, you couldn't do anything except sleep with him because he's just so irresistible, apparently. So.
What? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to respond to that. Honestly, I'm not, whatever. I mean, that's fine. Maybe I will hook up with Robbie. He's probably a better kisser than you were anyway.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Chris, would you like to go out with Sophie on another date? We'll pay for it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I'm not shedding any tears for this one. So,
At least you found out why you're getting ghosted. Yeah.
Hey, closure I want a closure either way, so I'm not mad about that.
Maybe just stay away from that group.
Yeah, I think I'm done. All right, well, make sure to give, Robbie another kiss from me. Oh, wait, I never kissed him. So cool, bye.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Mark is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Sasha. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Mark, how long has it been since you heard from Sasha?
It's been about a couple weeks now.
Okay. Have you been reaching out to her during that time?
Yeah, I mean, I've called a couple times, I've texted, and been no reply. And that's why I'm calling you guys to try and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Well, why don't you tell us about how you met her and then the date and stuff?
Yeah, so we met on Hinge, and I just immediately found her to be so beautiful and classy. I mean, one of her photos, she was even wearing pearls, and I thought that was so sexy. So
I love pearls.
We started chatting, and she told me how she always wanted to go to Paris. So I thought for a date, we could go to this Parisian cafe and get coffee and croissants, which I thought was perfect.
Oh, that's cool. Did you wear a beret?
No. I did not wear a beret.
Yeah, that's definitely why he's getting ghosted. No, I'm just kidding. That's a cute idea, though.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
I thought so, too. So we had our croissants and our coffee, and we're talking and laughing, and she shared so much of her life story with me. I just felt like she really wanted me to know her, which was just so sweet. And we were supposed to go on a bike ride, but then her roommate reached out that she needed to be taken care of. So I was okay with that because I love that she's good to her friends. But after that, I never really heard from her again.
So what did she say to you, or like what was the interaction like after her roommate called, or like as you guys were going your separate ways?
Well, we were supposed to go on this bike ride, and she kind of had to dodge out. So I gave her a hug, and she said she had a great time, and that was basically it. I said, I'll call you later, and
okay?
I hope so.
Not to freak you out, but you don't think it was one of those things where someone says, hey, I'll text you on the sly, and then you call me, and then I'll say I have to go if you're on a date you don't like. Do you think that could have been a thing?
I didn't get that vibe. I mean, she was opening up so much to me about like her life and her family and her friends. It just felt like she was having a really great time. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like, I mean, there's a bunch of people checking me out in the cafe, which, you know, sometimes I'm a little awkward, but I do kind of look like a real life Superman at times. So I was getting a lot of attention.
What?
But I just want to.
Okay, you look like a real life Superman. What does that mean? Like, are you like ripped? What does that mean?
That you're hot.
I've got this Clark Kent kind of swirled in my hair, and
okay,
I don't know, I've been compared a lot to it. But my eyes were on her. I don't know if that was anything that she was nervous about, but I don't think anything was wrong with the friend. I just genuinely thought she had to go help her.
Did you tell her that you look like Superman at any point? Because that also could have been.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. She's got eyes.
Lucky you're on a date with Superman.
I know.
All right. And you didn't get a kiss or anything, right? At the end of the date?
No. I was gonna try and go for it, but there's a bunch of people outside the shop of the Parisian coffee shop, and I just felt like a warm hug was the right move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Mark is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Sasha, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Mark, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, I met this beautiful girl named Sasha. We met on Hinge, went on this great date to a Parisian cafe, had a great time, and now I haven't heard from her, and I want to know why.
Well, and you do think it's because you look like Superman, maybe, and you were getting checked out a lot, right?
I'm just worried. I'm just worried that she was aware of that people were looking at me. That's all.
Okay.
I don't know if
that can be kind of
I don't know
awkward.
if that was a reason.
Like if you were somebody that's super hot that everybody's staring at, you do feel like, oh, like, are you judging me? You know, I get that.
Well, we're ready for us to call her?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sasha, please?
This is her.
Sasha, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Do you listen to the show ever?
Sometimes, yeah. You guys are great. This is so crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know why we're calling you?
I have a suspicion, and I'm nervous about it. That suspicion being true.
What do you think it is? What's your suspicion?
Is it a second date follow-up?
The first date follow-up, yes.
Oh, first date follow-up, yeah.
Yep. You are ghosting somebody.
So
do you know who?
Knows.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's Mark.
And you're correct.
She knows the answer to all of our questions today.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't really ghost that often, but this was a unique experience.
Really? Okay. Would you mind telling us why you're ghosting him?
He was just so gross. I'm sorry. That was like the plainest, most easiest way to say it. He was burping throughout the entire date. And like the first time was just kind of because it was loud and he didn't say excuse me or anything like that. But then it kind of just kept happening. And so like I felt like I had to keep talking so that I didn't have to engage with him. And it was just so uncomfortable. I was just thoroughly grossed out.
Was it just really loud or was it kind of under his breath? I mean, I don't know.
That's the thing. I get that burping is natural, but there are ways that you can kind of minimize the damage. Like you can kind of put it under your breath. You can cover your mouth. You can say, excuse me. But like, since none of that was happening, but the burping in itself kept happening over and over, it just felt like super disrespectful, and I was so turned off and grossed out.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I wouldn't love that either.
Like in the place you were at, he was just burping loudly?
Yes, constantly. It was so frequent and so loud. Like, it almost got to the point where, like Homer Simpson, when he belches, like his lips kind of ripple. Like, that's what I felt like. Maybe it wasn't that bad, but like, that's what I started to feel like was happening. Like, I was just, ugh.
I can't even.
Okay. Well, he didn't tell us that.
No. It sounded like a very pleasant date.
Yeah. Maybe you forgot, or maybe you haven't heard enough first date follow-ups to know that he's actually on the phone listening and wants to burp at you. To talk to you. Mark?
Well, yeah. Hi, Sasha.
Hi. Sorry.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I burped a couple of times because I've been dealing with some like stress-related acid reflux.
I'm sorry to hear that, but then, like, why did we go to coffee? Like, that's not going to help the situation any,
Well, because I wanted to take you to a Parisian cafe. I mean, is the real reason that because I look like Superman?
What?
Sorry, that's not nice. I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's not the reason. Yes, you are an objectively attractive man, but if you're wondering about why people were looking at you, it was because you were burping so much that people were concerned that you were going to be sick.
Are you sure that people weren't just looking at me because of how I look?
No, I'm sorry. I like, it was not attractive. They were not looking at you because you were attractive. They were looking at you because they were disgusted. I'm so sorry.
I can't even help but ask, like, Mark, are you okay? Because to be burping that much, I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, I've been on a different medication to try and deal with my reflux. It's just been a struggle bus, but I'm doing much better, thanks.
Okay.
Like, Sasha, you say you want to go to France, but you really probably shouldn't go to France because in other countries, it's actually considered polite to burp.
Oh, what? Is it?
It's a compliment to the chef.
Well, even if that's true, here in the States, I like it if someone burps that they at least say, excuse me, or cover their mouth or something along those lines. Maybe I'm reaching for the stars here, but that is something that I am looking for. Blatant respect.
Well, you didn't say excuse me. I usually say excuse me, but you were telling these beautiful stories. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was trying to respect you.
Sasha, would you like to go on another date with Mark? We'll pay for it.
You know what? I didn't know that she was so close-minded, so I honestly don't know if this is going to work out.
Closed-minded? What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't just be present and accept the person for how they are, I mean, burping happens.
Yeah, I get that. It's just how you handle it that, really changes things. And how you handled it was just not it for me.
That's fine. I mean, if somebody's going to accept me for my burps too.
All right. Well, sorry, no second date, Mark, but it sounds like you're fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's for the best.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Jacob is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Ava. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Jacob, how long has it been since you heard from Ava?
Oh, man. It's been at least a couple weeks.
Okay. Have you tried to reach out to her during that time? Because it's kind of a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to play it cool. In fact, I think last text I sent her, I was like, well, we met at a coffee shop, and so last thing I told her was like, hey, I'll see you back at our spot, and then she didn't respond. So I'm pretty sure she's ghosting me. I haven't called because I felt like that was a step too far, but I'm running out of options.
So did y'all actually have a first date? Like, was it at the coffee shop, or did y'all just like randomly meet at the coffee shop?
Yeah, so there's actually like this coffee shop kind of just in the neighborhood. It's not too far. And I go there all the time. And that's actually the first place where I met her because I ended up seeing her like 3 times in 1 week. So this one day we kind of started doing a little small talk. And then we actually were like, well, hey, let's meet here on purpose next time. So that was like maybe our first date, but it wasn't really like a full date. It was more like a little casual thing.
Okay. And then did you guys do something after that?
Yeah, we actually did. We really were enjoying the conversation with each other. So I invited her to like come to my house because we both like reality TV shows. So I was like, oh, well, I've never seen Love is Blind. She hadn't seen it either. So let's go to my house, grab some popcorn and some snacks, and we can just binge the whole show together. She was a little hesitant on the going to my house thing. So I'm hoping that's not what pushed her away. But it did take a little convincing, but she did actually come over.
I was going to say, bold move for a first date to invite somebody to your house. Okay, I like the confidence.
And how'd that go?
Normally, so it actually ended up going really well because when she came over, I had all her favorite snacks. I was ready to go. I know she loves popcorn, so I had popcorn. She likes Hershey's, so I had Hershey's. We just had a bunch of snacks. We could just sit and watch this show, and we ended up having a lot of fun, clowning on people and rooting for the people that we really thought were going to, really find love. And we even drank a little wine, too, and got to know each other.
So was there like a connection with the two of you?
I felt like there was a connection. I mean, it was the best date I've ever had, hands down. And I'm really hoping that we can have more.
Okay. So what do you think could have gone wrong? Like, why would you be getting ghosted?
Oh, man. Okay. So I think we would take a break in between the different episodes. And it was between, I think, maybe episode 2 and 3. We just kind of took a little time to get to know each other, right? We just kind of talking and whatever. And halfway through that, I told her, I was like, this is the best date I've ever been on. And I'm really glad that I didn't have to spend a lot of money. Like,
wait, you told that part too?
Yeah, see, that was the thing. I was really glad that I didn't have to break the bank for us to have a good time. And then she started to get all fidgety and kind of wanted to leave after that next episode. I was joking pretty much, but I'm hoping she doesn't think I'm cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Jacob is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by Ava. It's been a couple weeks since he heard from her, and we're about to call her and ask her why she's ghosting him and see if we can get him another date. But before we do that, Jacob, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Okay, so I met Ava at the coffee shop up the street. We both like reality TV, so she came over to my house so we could binge watch Love is Blind. But I told her I was real happy we had a date that wasn't expensive, and now I think she might think I'm cheap.
I'm just trying to think about how that would go. Oh, man, this is the best day ever. I'm so glad I didn't spend any money.
Yeah.
How special do you feel as the person that's on that date? No offense. I'm just trying to, you might be onto something.
Yeah, it might be the reason you're getting ghosted. Are you ready for us to call her?
I sure am.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ava, please?
This is her.
Hi, Ava. How are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called the Jubal Show.
Hi, Ava. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, wow.
How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm doing good.
You ever listen to the show before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. Do you know who would email us?
The only person that I've been on a date recently was this one guy, but that's probably it.
And what was his name?
Jacob.
Okay. Well, guess what?
Guess what?
Jacob emailed us and told us about your date. Says that you're ghosting him and he has no idea why. Would you mind telling us?
Oh, goodness. Like, I have really bad luck when it comes to men. Our date was kind of cool. It was cute and stuff. I just have really bad luck when it comes to guys. So as soon as, I started liking him a little bit and we were watching some of the shows and, caught feelings a little bit. And, I just felt like it's probably easier for me to just stop talking to him.
What happened?
Everything was good. We were watching, I think it was called Love is Blind. And, so, it was nice and cute at first, but, they go to start talking about what they do and don't like in certain people. Now I'm looking at Jacob like, okay, what qualities I don't like about him now, but then I like him, but I don't really know where it's going.
Okay. Was there something specific that you didn't like about him?
There was like a situation to where he did invite me over to his house. It was the first date, which I went out on a limb to do. Everything was cute. Everything was, fun and stuff like that. He just started playing around a little bit too much. And I think that he just tries too hard. So it kind of was a turn off.
How so?
I'm not, I like touchy-feely and stuff like that, but I don't really like someone to, just jump your bone. I'm a 50-50 kiss type of person.
What does that mean?
Did he try to jump your bone?
Well, I think that when we were eating popcorn, I think he was trying to hide something from me with the bowl.
What?
Oh. Well,
yeah.
Good for you, Ava. Like, not in that way, but like that he was
very happy.
Like, it's kind of creepy.
Had that power.
It's creepy, but kind of a compliment.
I've had that power over men, but it was my first time over there, and we were just supposed to be watching TV.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So then it's like, oh, you're like that right now, and you're hiding it with the bowl of popcorn that I'm sticking my hand in.
Oh, that is weird.
Oh, that's very weird.
Okay.
Like, did he like it?
I mean, I would assume so. Is now why I stood up? I don't know.
I just was like, you're trying to get into popcorn, and it's just like that. That would be weird.
Okay.
I don't know what to say with that situation. So
that's tough. I don't know either. Like, do you want? Like, would you have wanted him to tell you, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, as a guy, I don't know what I would do. Either just try to hide it, like he did.
You can't always control it, right, Jubal?
No, sometimes it has a mind of its own. It's very happy.
I don't think he hit it really well, though.
I don't know.
No, he didn't.
It doesn't sound like it.
It was a pretty big situation going on.
Okay.
That could.
So that's why you're not calling him back?
Oh my gosh, Ava.
A little scared.
All right. Well, thank you for being honest. And Jacob is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, goodness.
Jacob?
Hey, Jacob.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry about that. Oh,
yeah,
my God.
It's okay.
I mean, look, I'm sorry. I was trying so hard. Wow, that probably wasn't the best word.
I can tell, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jacob. This is awkward.
I didn't want to make things weird or awkward. That's why I was trying to, maybe make it not as obvious. And I probably made it way worse. I really, really like you, and I love having a conversation with you, your humor and all that.
I was asking you why the popcorn kept falling on the floor, and you were like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know what was going on down there, Then you didn't tell me what was going on, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So it was just like, okay, is he getting like that because we're watching these ladies on TV, or is it me?
No,
I don't know.
It's definitely the beautiful lady I had in my house. Look, I'm really sorry, and I hope that won't keep us from being able to go back out. I just really like you. Maybe I'll do something where we're not sitting down next time. So it's
like a FaceTime
for me
date.
to hide it.
Can you give him some advice, Jubal? Because I understand that this is awkward, but I don't know how Jacob comes back from this clearly. Like, I mean, it's like, it's kind of a compliment to you, Ava, but it's also like, what happened? I don't know.
Yeah, it comes off a little lusty.
Tape?
What?
I'm not sure. Ava, would you like to go on another date with Jacob? We'll pay for it and give him another shot.
And the tape.
He doesn't sound like he's creepy. It just sounds like he really likes you.
Yeah, if he's able to double tape it down, I might be willing to go on a date with him again.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm heading to Staples.
All right, well, cool. Congratulations, Jacob. You got another date.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Ava.
Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Craig is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Bailey. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Craig, what's up? How long has it been since you heard from Bailey?
It's been about a week.
Okay. Seems like the sweet spot, you know? In that week, did you try to reach out to her at all?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, what's happening. I thought it went really well, so I'm not sure why she's not getting back to me.
Okay.
What'd y'all do?
We went to this restaurant on the water. It's a seafood place.
Nice.
Yeah, they have like great appetizers and stuff, and then we talked a lot. And I mean, she did bring tarot cards to the date.
Like to do a reading?
Yeah, but she really didn't know how to use them, so it was kind of like fun and cute. It was kind of like an icebreaker type deal.
Okay.
And, and yeah, and then we were both like making up stories about what our future would be like, and it was cool. We kind of just like talked about how much kids we wanted and grow up on a farm. It was fun. It was like she was saying something similar as well. And yeah, then everything was going great, and I walked her to her car, and we kind of made out in the parking lot, and we did it for a while, and it was great. And then I don't know, and I want to get a hold of her because she's like really, really fun. She's like really fun, spontaneous type person, which I'm really like looking for right now. And I really like the excitement she brings.
Did anything happen on the date that was awkward at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Because
okay.
The way you said that sounded like there was this huge thing.
Afterwards, I realized I'm kind of embarrassed by it actually, because when I got home, I realized like I spilled olive oil on my pants, like from the bread from like on my crotch area.
Okay.
And I didn't notice at all until I got home. So the only thing I'm thinking of, I'm afraid if she thought like, I peed myself or like something worse from the makeout. I got too excited.
Oh my gosh. So was this it's a big oil stain that was on your pants?
Yeah, it's because I dropped bread on me and the bread had a lot of oil on it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know. I would have mentioned I didn't even know. So that's the only thing I think why she might be calling me back.
Especially if it's in a certain area. I mean, it could look awkward.
Yeah. And I tried like calling her next day. She didn't answer. Yeah, I don't know if it's the pants or if it's something else. I don't know. I don't know.
And you said you've texted her. What did you say?
I was just like, hey, how's it going? I had fun. Would love to do that again. I like you a lot.
Yeah, you can't really explain over text. I feel like if I got a message like a guy trying to explain what that was, I don't know how I'd react.
Well, especially if she didn't see it.
Or maybe she did. I don't want to like take a picture of my pants. Like, hey, about this. I think that'd be kind of weird.
All right. Well, yeah, that would be worse, probably.
Craig, fair
hey, well, I want to talk to you about this.
She's like, what is this?
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her. See if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, great.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Craig is on the phone, and we're about to call Bailey, a girl that he went out with who's now ghosting him, and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Craig, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, I went out with this girl, Bailey. We had a lot of fun. Went to a seafood place. We, played tarot cards, messed around, joked around, made out a little bit. I think it went well. I think everything went well until I got home and I realized I had some oil from the bread I spilled on my pants, and it's just in my crotch area. And doesn't look great. So, and I called, texted. I haven't heard back. So I don't know. She's ghosting me.
I'm so sorry I'm laughing, but come on. That's got to be kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
Like, even if she is ghosting you because of that, it's still pretty funny.
And no, it is 100%.
All right, you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Bailey, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hi, Bailey. How are you? My name is Jubal, and this is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, the whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hi. I'm good. Hi, guys. Thanks for calling, I guess.
Yeah. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're calling because this is a first date follow-up where if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, they can have us get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them, and you're currently ghosting somebody.
Okay. Maybe.
Do you have any idea who would email us?
Well, I'm casually, have met some people, so I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, Bailey's busy.
So it could be a number of people. You want to throw out a name?
Okay, let's see this week. Is it Craig?
Yes, congratulations. You did win something. You got that right. It's Craig. He emailed us and told us about your date, and he says that you haven't talked to him for a week, and he's wondering if you'll tell us why.
It actually might kind of sound super stupid, but yeah, I guess I have been avoiding him. So I didn't like his shoes.
What was wrong with his shoes?
He was wearing these half sneaker, kind of like half hiking boot kind of shoe. To our date, and he just felt a little too crunchy granola for me.
Crunchy granola?
Okay.
There's like that type, the granola guys. I don't know. That shouldn't be a big deal. I know that sounds, probably a lot of people think that sounds super stupid, but for me at this point in my life, it just seems like that's his vibe, and I'm way too tired, and I'm getting older, to try to change a man and make a man fit into the kind of style and life that I would live, and to change how he acts or how he dresses. So yeah, I just feel like I'm past that teaching stage of my life, and I just want to find a man who is an already trained, ready to be the way that I like him.
So you don't want to have to train a dude again
to get him to.
Yeah, let's be real. We all know we train our men. Come on, the drastic, women kind of, we train our dudes to be in the way that we like our dudes, and it just seemed I'd have to work too hard to try to change him, and I shouldn't want to have to change somebody from who they are.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you're right there. You shouldn't want to do that. I get wanting to influence somebody. If you really like somebody and you really hate their shoes, there's definitely a way to be like, babe, you know what you'd look really cute in?
I know, and that seems simple, but it just seems like the way of life. I know, I guess I just felt I was oh, this is going to take months, years of trying to maybe make you be the dude that I'm usually into, but this is not your style. So at this point I was just you know what, forget it. He is actually super hot. I had a great time with him. After that I was just this isn't going to go past the first date.
Did you know that Craig is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you?
No.
Well, he is.
Well, hi there.
Hello. Hi, how's it doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry that you had to hear all that. It's nothing personal.
I think it's kind of shallow, to be honest, especially over shoes. I have other pairs of shoes. I think I don't know how you judge someone based off one appearance, one date, but I guess that's your thing. It's kind of what you do. So.
Well, and I apologize if you were confused. I know
had like an awesome kiss at the end of the night, and that was great. It's just like, to me, of course we made out, you know, like I had 2 glasses of Chardonnay and you were there, you know, like makeouts are just like innocent and fun. Like, I think maybe by us kissing, you probably thought it would be more serious after that. But like, I don't know. It didn't have to mean anything. Like, I just thought it was a one great date and that was a great time, but that we just like leave it at that.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess you had a lot of past trauma about training guys or whatever that means. But it was just a pair of shoes. So, I mean, it's fine. It's cool. No worries. I hope you, bring a pair of shoes to your next date you want the guy to wear. So you'll feel more comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't really need to bring the shoes. I was obviously looking for a man who just like knows how to dress on a date is what I kind of mean. Like, I mean, you do you. I'm sure you have plenty of other great shoes. Then like, why was that like the choice to represent who you are on date 1? So I wouldn't say this is all on me. Just like, I don't think it has anything to do with trauma. It's just called I don't want to waste my time on someone who like isn't really putting the thought in on a date.
I mean, I think a lot of girls like what I wear. I mean, I didn't like your makeup. It was really sloppy, but I wasn't trying to end the entire relationship because you don't know how to put on makeup. I guess that's your thing. So, you know, I just thought you had a bad makeup day. I want to see how well you did the next time, but I guess we're not doing that. So.
No. And like you said there's plenty of girls who like your shoes. So definitely go find one of them and you'll have a second date, I'm sure.
Are we sure about that? Bailey, would you like another date with Craig? We'll pay for it.
No, I'm good. I like somebody who really wants to bring it and wants to respect me on the date, so I'll pass.
No, I'm good as well. I'd rather not go on a second date with someone who's empty and shallow, has trauma over shoes and shirts, and the very questionable makeup choices.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
It's the Jubal Show's free trip to Jamaica.
Dreaming of a Caribbean escape? The Jubal Show wants to share the beauty of Jamaica and send you and a guest on an all-inclusive trip to paradise with Playa Hotels and Resorts.
With 5 stunning properties to choose from, there's something for everyone. Blue Mountain views to the turquoise Caribbean Sea, Playa Hotels and Resorts has your ideal destination for your Jamaican getaway.
Enter for your very own 4-day, 3-night, all-inclusive stay to Jamaica with $800 voucher towards airfare.
Go to thejubalshow.com and enter the word SUN. Good luck.